Japanese animation, simultaneously one of the most beautiful forms of animation while also being one of the most perverted. The Secret World of Arrietty comes out this weekend. If you haven't heard of it, you can look it up on IMDb or Rotten Tomatoes and see that it has a whole bunch of great reviews, which made me excited to see this movie because I love anime. See, I really like traditional animation, and America is really CGI oriented nowadays, and that's one of the reasons why I really like anime, because it's a way to preserve traditional animation. But besides that, I'm also a nerd, and that's why I like anime. Nothing to do with anime chicks at all. Nothing. Oh, Faye Valentine is so hot, though. This film is a take on the classic tale of The Borrowers. No, not the movie with John Goodman. That movie's kind of funny, though. You know, it's little people who live in your house. They come out at night to take sugar cubes, they take salt crystals, tissues, little things like that. They borrow things from you, and they have these little houses, and it's so cozy. If I were to pick one word to define this movie, it would be cozy. This is a beautifully animated movie and a really great adventure. I really liked this movie. It was a lot of fun. This film was produced by Studio Ghibli. Now, they have made, as far as I can tell, 3 films that are in the top 250 of IMDb, and there may be more. Hayao Miyazaki took part in this film, very much so, in writing and I believe producing, but he did not direct this movie. But that company, Studio Ghibli, is responsible for some of the best animation ever produced. Films like Spirited Away, My Neighbor Totoro, Princess Mononoke. You can watch films today like Toy Story and really find a lot of enjoyment in those movies, and it's amazing some of the things they can accomplish. But there is such a wonderful, beautiful simplicity in a hand-drawn picture that just springs with life, and every image in this movie is teeming with inventive creation. The things that we would look at as, you know, seemingly insignificant, like the front yard, for instance, is like a wilderness filled with life-threatening things for these people. And it's so cool to look at things differently. They're walking through the inside of the walls, you see rats. The rats are portrayed as these evil things with red eyes. The house cat that the humans walk by and pet is looked at as something very fear-inspiring. And it's all these kind of things that we take for granted that cause so much of the awesome drama and excitement in this movie. The version I saw was the English dub version. The voice work is very good, particularly for Arrietty and her parents. I didn't really like the voice for the boy. I didn't think he fit. I just didn't really buy into his performance. It seemed strained and it didn't seem like he was giving it his all. The first half of the movie was very interesting and filled with awe and wonder. Once that wore off, the movie did lose a little steam. Not too much though. The first half was better, and that's always a little disappointing. I always like when the last half really hits you. But the thing this movie did really well is portray realistic characters, even though it's in this strange world. I felt for those little people. I wanted them to be safe. I wanted them to be okay. And so all the crazy action with the cats and the crickets and roaches and everything worked because of that. This is a fun movie. It has beautiful animation. If you are a fan of traditional animation, I suggest checking this film out. It comes out in theaters this weekend. I love CG animation. When it works, but there's something about traditional animation that will always be closer to my heart, probably because I grew up with it. That's why I'm going to give The Secret World of Arrietty a B+. I really like the movie. I thought it was beautifully animated, and it's definitely worth your time if you are interested in this kind of thing. And this isn't like anime, like nerd anime, you know, like Dragon Ball Z, which is awesome, by the way. This is a very well-told animated tale, and I suggest you see it. I'd like to know, do you have a favorite anime film? Mine is probably Princess Mononoke. That movie just blew my mind in so many different ways. If you haven't seen Princess Mononoke, man, that is a seriously good movie. And as you guys probably know, the introduction and part 1 to the You Reviewers Awards aired yesterday. And by the time this video is up, more than likely part 2 will be up soon. If it's not, I'll put the annotation for that very soon. Look forward to that, people. Please show your support to the strong film fan community that we're trying to develop here. I hope you guys enjoy the show. I hope you guys enjoy my videos. Check it out. The links are in the description below. If you like this review, you can subscribe to my channel and get Stuckmanized.